Hello, good evening and welcome to the Shay Stadium for this Betfred Championship playoff Eliminator semi-final between the Halifax Panthers and the York City Knights. Sudden death rugby, loser goes out, the winning goes forward. As the teams come out, I'll run through the two sides, starting with the visitors today. York line-up: number 1, Matty Marsh; number 2, Joe Brown; number 3, James Glover; number 27, Levi Edwards; number 23, AJ Taus; number 19, X-Fax star Liam Harris; number 7, Jamie Ellis; number 10, Jack Teenby; number 9, Will Jubb; number 13, Jordan Thompson; number 28, Bailey Antrobus; number 17, Danny Kermond; number 11, Chris Clarkson; number 4, Thomas Inman; 29, Josie Porter; 24, Ronan Michael; and number 36, Ben Barnard. And they are coached by James Ford. And I'll run through the fact side after we observe a minute's silence to commemorate the death of Queen Elizabeth II, and then we'll have the national anthem to commemorate the new King Charles III. Impeccably observed minute silence, national anthem there, and I'll quickly run through the home side of Panthers. They line up with James Woodburn-Hall wearing 1 at fullback, Lachlan Walmsley in 2, 3, Greg Worthington, 19, Zach McComb, 5, James Saltonstall, 24, Louis Jouffre, 7, Joe Keys, 16, Will Calcott, 9, Brandon Moore, 10, Dan Murray, 11, Ben Kavanagh, 17, his last home appearance for the Panthers, Ed Barber. Number 8, Adam Tangata on the bench for the Panthers. Number 13, Jacob Fairbank. Number 18, Matty G. 21, Titus Guaze. And number 14, Carl Wood. And coached by Simon Griggs. With the referee, Jack Smith. With me on comms today is Joe Martin. Joe, what are your thoughts on the game that's about to go ahead today?
Yeah, it's a big one. Got a little bit of goosebumps there just as that anthem went out. So boys will, I'm no doubt, start fast. Yeah, it should be a ripper.
Playoff rugby, semi-final, do or die. Sudden death is what it's all about, isn't it?
These are games you want to play in. These are games you want to play in. I'm devastated to be stood up here, not in there, but I'm sure boys are going to rip in and do us proud, so here we go.
Relatively short kick-off from York to get us underway. It means the Panthers starting on their own 30-metre line. It's Lachlan Walmsley. missed out on the top try scorer in the league. It's playoff rugby. Hopefully gets over for a few more tries as Louis Jouffre brings on Tangata. Met by 3 York defenders, just shy of the 40 metres. Decent start for a set here for the Panthers as Will Calcott winds up, charges in. Met by 3 but still going, just short of halfway.
Really solid player this year for us, Will Calcott. Come on, leaps and bounds. As
Joe Keys cleaned up at the Player of the Year awards, both supporters and Players Player of the Year. Last tackle here as Jouffre busts boot to ball high on the left hand side. Pretty deep, but it's well taken there by Joe Brown, but met well by Worthington and Walmsley over there. And a pretty decent first set there for the Panthers there, Joe.
Yeah, just obviously short kick-off, give us early territory. Finish set in that 10-metre grid in that left-hand corner. I think Brown will be our spot for his kicks, as he's probably weakest back 3 carrying wise. So a good start. Intent now, get a 40 lock and see how we go.
Getting into the arm wrestle already as Jubb goes from dummy half, finds Ellis, but well met there by Jouffre and Moore. Good hard defence there from the Panthers as York struggling to get out of their own 30-metre zone here as Clarkson hands it on, and that's a good strong run there, but well handled there by Barber and Calcott. Last tackle, not out of their own 40 as X-Fax halfback Liam Harris kicks deep.
Yeah, a little bit of link-up play, get around him with it.
As Walmsley collects, surveys his options, tried to spy a gap, but it's well met there by Jordan Thompson, wearing 13 on his back but playing the front row.
Yeah, real solid player for him, Thompson. He's one we highlighted through the week as one of theirs standouts, one to watch. He's runs a really good overs line in attack, and he can catch you out if he gets switched off.
As the back 3 helping out with Saltonstall, making the 30-metre line as Jouffre hands it on to Barber. Barber thought about the pass but takes it himself on his last home game for the Panthers, this 2022 star man. As Moore hands off to Tangata out the back to Keys. Link up with Kavanagh again, and Keys taken out off the ball there. Taken out very late there.
It wasn't too bad.
Hopefully nothing serious there, but normally those sort of things produce cards, but Jack Smith showing lenience in the early stage of this semi-final.
Yeah, it weren't just a little bit late. It'd be a bit of a soft card, I think, to be honest.
It's one of those where he'd be getting rounds of the kitchen of James Ford if he didn't make that kind of tackle, put that pressure on really.
Yeah, it's where the game's going. Oh, he has.
Oh no, he has. We're saying all that, and it is. It's Danny Kermond who gets 10 minutes there, and just over 3 minutes gone.
Yeah.
And York out at 12.
A little bit of a soft card, to be honest. Look high on video, but obviously, wait it's a minute. If you're late and your arms aren't round it, penalty in the sin bin.
I was saying playoff rugby, you thought had a bit of leniency there with the blood and thunder that's on the field, but consistently there from the officials. And it's a great chance for Fax to put some points to the board here against 12. Jouffre out to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall shakes off tackle. Great defence there from York as Bloodzoy were away.
Yeah, he's had a solid year. Every game he's in, he comes up with some key plays, so I'll expect something from him in this game.
There's Calcott inside the York 20. Brandon Moore spies a marker. Retreating backwards. Less than 5 out. York slow down the play of the ball as Barber finds Keys.
That left edge.
Keys dummies. Goes back across the line. Dummies to Calcott. Trying to spy a gap there, Keys. Nothing doing.
Louis Woody unlock on that left edge with a man down. It's going to be hard to stop.
Here's Murray, dummies. Last tackle here. Less than 10 out, centre field. There's more. Hands on to Keys. Keys grubbers it through.
Got him.
And it's taken there by Glover. And it's a bit of an anticlimactic end to the set there for the Panthers, but decent territory there.
Yeah, a little bit clunky. Didn't really throw too much shape at him, to be honest. But finishing in right areas is up there. We'll build pressure.
And here's Glover again, trying to make yards for the City Knights. So well wrapped up there by Barber as Jubb hands it on to Teamby. breaks out of a tackle. Draws applause from the travelling York fans as Clarkson runs across field, finds Harris. Harris tries to put boot to ball. Kicking early, finds Woodburn Hall, and it's Harris that chases his own kick.
Right footstep.
As Woodburn Hall tries to spy a gap.
Nearly.
But is well wrapped up there by Will Jubb. And York get an 80-metre set there as Saltonstall finds McComb. Into the centres for the injured Joe Rundle after scoring a great try on the wing last week against Fev. Saltonstall again goes himself, finds Walmsley, and is that an early tackle? Jack Smith don't give it. But great hands there from Fax.
Woody's just down in back play there.
As Keys, bit of a loose pass, as Dufresne knocks on. And a bit of nerves here from the Panthers. York putting pressure on the defence. As York will start to set off 40 metres out from the Fax line. Here's Clarkson. Driving in, met by 3 Fax defenders. Great opportunity here for the City Knights. As Jordan Thompson runs on that right edge, attracting 3 Fax defenders. Worthington and Keys put him down. Here's Ellis. Goes back on the inside to Clarkson. Met by Calcott and Murray and Tangata. Slowing the play, the ball down well, and it's a tip tackle there from Tangata. Needless play there, and you'd have thought that York could take the 2 on offer here.
He's gone into the floor a little bit. It's one of them 50-50s out there. They're hard to stop.
Just for someone who don't play the game, it seems a bit needless. Does that tackle already made? 10 yards out, 15 yards out.
Yeah, it's one of them. The attacker's trying to get to ground. You're trying to get him on his back. If he's already going down, you've sort of got to just win it on the floor. You can't lift legs, otherwise it's a penalty all day.
And unsurprisingly, it's the City Knights who'll take the 2 here. Well, the opportunity to take the 2. And Glover will be saying there, it will be trying to add the 2 there. What do you reckon they'll be saying in that little conflab by the post there?
I think, just they're a little bit clunky at the minute. Not firing all cylinders, but just building to the game. Complete 8 out of 10 sets, and we'll start. That's what we do when we roll teams. It's completion really high, and we start playing really fast, and then towards the back end of the 8 sets. So it'll just be no nerves, no panic, reset and go again.
As Glover strikes it high and through the post. And after 7 minutes here at the Shay in this playoff semi-final, it's York who take the lead through James Glover with a penalty. Halifax 0, York 2. And what response for the Panthers here. Already beaten York twice in the league games, but league games are pretty much dress rehearsals for the playoffs. As Keys goes left and deep. And finds Thompson, finds
forward,
Ellis on there, and it's a forward pass. And luckily, a forward pass because Jamie Ellis is away. Don't think he'd have gone the length of the field, but
yeah,
it's
he might have struggled going full length, but
I think part of Jamie Ellis is glad that's called back.
Yeah, just that little short ball from Thompson. He's like I said earlier, he's the one that he does a lot of their plays, a lot of their little tricky plays like that, and it nearly caught us out there.
Certainly warning signs for Halifax defence to be properly focused, but it gives us an opportunity scrum 10 yards out.
It did look a mile forward on that replay.
So many tries have come from this option. As Moore finds Dufresne at the line, finds McComb at the front, but Ellis wise to the task, puts him down, 5 out. As Dufresne finds Murray. Murray finds Stinterfield, brought down by 2. Brandon Moore looks left and right, goes left. As Will Calcott gets his run a little bit wrong, and Moore keeps hold, and he's very, very clunky as this attack so far.
Yeah, no, just not quite flowing yet. Go on,
here comes Kavanagh on the charge, and that's a great run there, and it's an instant fight back there from the Panthers as that tried and tested combination. Joe Keys feeds Ben Kavanagh to put Fax back in front, 4 points to 2.
We couldn't have said it were going clunky at a much worse time. As soon as we said it, they scored.
Commentator's case, no.
But yeah, Cav's absolutely solid and his feet are unbelievable for the size of him, so a little bit of late footwork there gets him through that line. Oh, little snaking run.
Just caught some lazy defence there.
Yeah.
Thought they were going to go wide.
He's a real good athlete, he's Cav. He's big, he's heavy, he's fast and he's nimble on his feet, so an absolute defender's worst nightmare, to be honest.
Scoring his 7th try of the season there. I reckon a high percentage of those have come from either the boot or the hands of Keys.
Yeah, I think whoever's scored it's majorly come from Joe Keys, so I bet a lot of money on that. But he's had a solid year, Cav. I think from when I've played against him previously, this is probably the best I've seen him play consistently. I think he's probably one of the standout back rows in this league comfortably.
As Joe Keys adds the extras, and after just short of 10 minutes here at the Shay in this elimination semi-final, it's Halifax Panthers 6, York City Knights 2, and this is more like it from the Panthers. Instant fight back there, and hopefully that'll calm some of the nerves that were possibly creeping into this Panthers side, as Glover goes deep and left this time, finds Dufresne. And here's Calcott, runs towards the middle, bumped off there by Thompson, great contact there. But Calcott straight back up.
Yeah, he's tough as a come, this Cali. He's like hitting granite when you try to get hold of him, so I doubt he would have felt that one.
As the Panthers still go left through, Kavanagh again pokes his nose through, gets a quick play of the ball. As Moore finds Keys, Dummies to Murray, finds Tangata, who spins in the tackle, finds the 40-metre line. As Moore scoots from dummy half again, great run there from Brandon Moore, gets into the York half the field. Last tackle signalled by Jack Smith. As Keys puts it high again. This time it's Matty Marsh that collects, and it's an 80-metre set there from the Panthers. And well, how much pressure can they put on this City Knights attack through their defence? As Glover tries to work his way out of the end zone here.
Job round that.
Jubb scoots from dummy half. Dummy to Harris, but finds the 40-metre line. Harris waits at in half. Finds Ellis. On to Antrobus. Great defence there from Ed Barber. Finished off by Zach McComb. Here's Ellis again. Dummies to Thompson. Finds Harris out the back. Harris stepping. But well put down there by Worthington. All know about Liam Harris's threat. Last tackle here for York. As Ellis pulls it high. But straight down the throat of Woodburn Hall, who takes it with no pressure. Maybe looking for the pass. He does. He finds Saltonstall. Saltonstall goes to juggle it a bit, but
play quick.
Put down by Antrobus. Here's McComb. McComb running across field, trying to spy a gap. Still going McComb. Finds a 30-metre line. A bit lateral at the moment rather than forward here from the Panthers. As Walmsley completes the back three, getting involved here.
Nice walk.
Here's Moore, finds Tangata. Dummies, it's breaking through, Tangata, half break. Dufresne gets him, manages to hold on. Broken field here for Dufresne, finds Murray. Gap here for Calcott, stalls through. Great tackle there by your defence. Holding down there, surely nothing given. As Keys trying to find some space on this side. Dribbles it through and it's Lachlan Walmsley! Lachlan Walmsley scores his 28th try of the season to put the Panthers 10-2 up. And it's a great try there from one end of the field to the other. Started off with a half break from Tangata, handed it on to Dufresne. Then it was a Calcott who charged through the gap. Held on well. But yet again, his Keys was a hand in with a try assist. Grubbers it through the line. And they were queuing up to score. It was going to be one Ginger who scored it. It was either going to be Keys or Walmsley. And it's that man Walmsley who scores his 27th try of the season. And Fax are back in business here.
Yeah, real nice touch by Keys there. That kick was perfectly weighted. A little bit of eyes up footy as well. Just play what they saw and sort of tore him to shreds there a little bit towards that back end of that set.
Yeah, it was the back three that did well, and then the forwards came into play, and great hands there from Tangata. Could have put, can't remember who it was, but could have put it through the gap, but Dummidan had the half break and they managed to get the offload, and Jouffre didn't panic, looked at options, and when Jouffre's got broken feel like that, it's just you want him in that position, don't you?
Honestly, he's in training. If you give him half an inch, he literally just goes straight around. He's so fast, and he's at top speed in a couple of steps. So if he catches that ball clean, he makes that. I'm confident he breaks that line himself. But like I said, he just played ad lib, eyes up, and we just stripped him on far side. So good play by Keezy, as we say, assisting everything. What a year!
And Keys strikes, but this time the conversion goes wide, so it stays after just shy of 15 minutes here. Halifax 10, York 2. And it's all fair and well having really nice structured tries, but there's nothing better than, like I say, eyes up rugby, being available for passes and running through.
Structure's good. It's like the same play, but when you get a broken play, you see your fast players taking off. It's exciting to watch for fans. It really, especially when you've got likes of Louis, Woody, Lachlan.
And the grubber to touch this time has come off for York, and it'll be Halifax who'll be facing this York side 15 metres out.
Yeah, just a bit of a bad luck there. Ball didn't bounce up whatsoever. Should have probably just got it with his foot, but.
And James Glover, for first you don't succeed, try again. Didn't work on that right hand side, it worked on the left hand side there, and Barber, he just didn't know what to do. It was difficult for him, expecting the bounce up, but it just trickled on the ground. And it's Chris Clarkson,
great contact,
runs straight into the hard challenge of Calcott, but does well. Now what a factor in defence here as York looks to challenge the line. Harris moves late, gets the ball, finds Ellis tries to go through the gap, but well tackled there by Barber and Jouffre. Alive to the task there.
Might play short here.
Marsh finds Harris. Harris hands it off to Thompson, but he's met by three Panther defenders who put him down. Options left and right here for Job. Goes right to Clarkson. Clarkson finds Harris. Harris goes out the back to Glover, and Glover is spilled by Walmsley. He's back to one here for the Knights.
Look, I have no idea where that ball had gone.
I think Walmsley got an hand to it, and there's no advantage there. And it'll be a scrum down to the City Knights, 10 yards out. And a big opportunity to put points on the board. Just over a quarter of an hour gone here in this semi-final. Halifax 10-2 up. But a big opportunity here for York to strike back here. Scrum down, 10 metres out, centre field. As Jubb finds Harris. Harris goes out the back to Marsh. Marsh, well tackled there by McComb up top and Barber down low. Less than 5 out here. Here's Harris again. Hands on to Antrobus. On a standing start, but he does well. Well put down there by Barber and McComb yet again. And it's 6 again here for the City Knights. As Jack Smith threw, that was a scrappy play of the ball. Here's Marsh. Marsh, that look forward. And it's York. Nearly over, but scrambling defence there from the Panthers. Keep him out. Slow play the ball here. Don't think there's any foul play, it's just bodies tangled up there. As Kermond goes close there, here's Ellis. Hands on to Glover, but good strong defence there from Fax. Keys and Worthington working hard there, pushing him back. Here's Ellis again, on to Clarkson. Clarkson finds Thompson. Yeah, again, this wall of blue and white stands firm. This repeat set here from York. How long can they keep him out? Here's Ellis. Finds Harris. Harris out the back to Marsh. Marsh. That look forward there to Joe Brown.
That's such a bad miss.
But he's giving it, and York strike back. And that repeat set is costly for Halifax.
That's a forward pass for me.
It's just shy of the 20 metre mark. York strike back. And it's Halifax Panthers 10. York City Knights 6 with a kick to come. And it's the York fans.
I think that final pass was forward.
It did look forward from our vantage point, I must say.
Oh,
and it
God.
did definitely look forward on there.
Oh, God.
Boy, you win some, you lose some.
Tom Brady's just played fullback. Wow.
Hopefully.
Only by about a yard and a half, but.
Hopefully these things even out, but surely the Premier Sports coverage will show that as well. From our vantage point up here, it definitely looked forward.
That's a real bad. I'm actually going to try all day.
Now hopefully it don't get in the heads of those players grouped up just by the post there. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a blip. There's a response there, but
I had a lot of defence to do there, but you know, it's 6 points at the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. We just need to regroup here and get 40 up. We're in there, make them kick one.
As Glover strikes, and as you can tell by the noise in that south stand, he's missed the short goal, so it remains Halifax 10, York 6. As York fans find the voice here. And what response have the Panthers got now?
Needs to be a big contact on his first. After his first he took, we just need to get a nice good 40 lock on him.
As Keys again goes deep and left.
Nice.
And on the York side, tails up now. They see a lot more confident after that.
It's easy to get confident once you've scored a couple of points, so we need to take that sting straight back out of him with a good D set, make him kick real long.
No more penalties surely here as Jubb spies retreating markers here and does well. Really good run there from Jubb. Finally put down by Jouffre McComb.
Smart tackle.
But again, a morale boosting run there from Jubb as Ellis goes short, finds Antrobus. But well handled there by McComb, helped out by Tangata.
He looks a strong boy, Antrobus.
York already near the halfway line. Ellis flat ball to Kermond. Kermond finds 45 metres from the line. Sorry, that was Thompson, my mistake. As Harris grubbers it through to Woodburn Hall. Does well with the bouncing ball.
Oh.
Tries to spy a gap. Great footwork there. But put down there, just shy of the 20 metre mark. South stand calling for a penalty, nothing given. As Saltonstall finds Walmsley, bit of an hospital ball there. But manages to get a fairly quick play of the ball. Here's Saltonstall, holds on this time, tries to put his nose through. Already at the 40 metre line, this is good from the Panthers. As Jouffre finds Barber.
Oh, yes.
Barber. Oh, wide ball. Loose pass there from Barber on his final home appearance. Hands the ball over to York, who start the set less than 40 out from Halifax line. It's Teenby.
Yeah, he's a skillful player. He'll be a bit frustrated with that one. Just need to complete them sets coming out of yardage. Give York a real good chance to have a go.
As Kermond tries to step through the challenge. Bit of a Rocks and Diamonds player is Barber. He comes with brilliance, but that was poor, that.
Yeah, he's a half-back in a props body. He's gigantic and he's got all skills that you can imagine. So just a one-off for him, but he won't lose no confidence. He'll come up with something good in this game, I'm sure.
Here's Ellis, grubbers it through. The ball stuck on the bodies here. York have still got it, but it's not back to one. It's the last tackle still. As Jubb finds Harris. Harris will kick towards that right corner. And Walmsley lets it bounce.
Oh, God.
And he's still got it. Has he got out of there? No.
Oh, God.
As a famous commentator says, you never let a rugby league ball bounce. Walmsley taking a big risk there, and it's not paid off. As the York City Knights forced to drop out here. As Will Calcott comes off the field. Great stint from Calcott, and it's Jacob Fairbank who comes on to replace him. As the South stand try to rally the troops. That's this goal line dropout. Yet more pressure on the line here from York.
Both wingers that same idea, trying to let that ball bounce. And it just got Robert Green for York.
Barber puts a good shot on Teenby, but Gets up to play the ball quickly. Here's Antrobus.
They're getting through here. They're rolling us a little bit.
They're certainly playing up the tails there. Ronan Michael is off the bench. And here's Kermond. Forces 3 Panthers defenders to put him down. As Chubb finds Harris. Harris runs across the line. Brings on Joseph Porter. Attracts 3 defenders there. Danger here for the Panthers as York looking to really grow in confidence as Chubb tries to spot a gap. But well, alive to the task there from Tangata and Murray. Last tackle here for York as Harris puts boot to ball, grubbers it through as Walmsley spills it. Oh, it's gone straight to Chubb. And it's Christensen to come early there as well, Chubb. As Lachlan Walmsley comes up with an error there. And he's going to the video ref. What a luxury for this coming rage here. I don't know what he's looking for here. Has it look like? The only thing I think of is offside from a kick maybe. But he looks pretty cut and dry here.
I'd say he's not within 10 for a kick though after it touches one again. So.
Ooh, possibly that might be what he's looking for. Personally, I can't see anything wrong with this, but it goes to the video ref.
To be honest, I don't really know what rule on it.
Well, he's passed it from dummy halfers. Well, no, he played the ball, did Chubb.
Yeah.
Now I think it's the downtown rule where you've got to get back behind the ball carrier if you've played the ball or whatever. But
it depends if kickers chase down and put him outside.
Yeah. As the ground waits for this decision, no screen here. York.
I didn't even know that video ref for this.
Yep, we've got a video ref in this one. We've got that luxury. It could work out in our favour because I think if it had been a normal game with no video ref, I think he'd give that try, no problem.
Try all day in a normal game.
But looking at the body language of the players, Glover's already lining up for the conversion here. As we wait for this decision. It's one of those where the longer it goes on, yeah, exactly. All eyes here on Jack Smith for what decision he's going to give. Tension here in the ground. It's the not knowing that kills you. And the try is given.
Yeah, Kicker must have put him back on side. I didn't see him get behind it. Poor error from Lachlan there. Just got to get rid of it if it happens, but it happens.
And after 25 minutes here at the Shay, York strike back, and it's 10-all with a kick to come. And underneath the post, you'd think that Glover would nail this.
Yeah, a bit of a clunky first half for us so far. Not really flowed that well, and made it really hard for ourselves by just a little errors and not completing until we finish where we want. But that's the game.
As Glover kicks the conversion to give York the lead here. 12 points to 10. Now what response to the Panthers got here as Titus Quasi comes onto the pitch. As a sub comes on for Dan Murray. Now is he injured? Because usually Dan Murray does a lot more minutes than that, but we all saw the impact that Titus Quasi had off the bench last week. And maybe it's that enthusiasm that we need to come back against this York side who are playing with massive confidence now. As Thompson brings these City Knights up to the 40, and Chubb receiving the gift there off Walmsley, bringing Antrobus off that play of the ball. And already Yorker near the halfway line as Chubb fancies his short side. Ellis brushes off Jufrey, but he finds Barber, and McComb finishes off the tackle. Last tackle here, and he goes to Thompson. Thompson will go to Harris. Big ball in, it's sparring all over the place. Is this well taken there by Woodburn Hall? That ball was moving all over the place, but James Woodburn Hall safe as houses. As Saltonstall trying to make some yards, but this York City Knights defence is really on it as Walmsley tries to buy some yards. Must be a bit of a flop there from Thompson, nothing given as Moore finds Worthington attracts 3 York defenders. Tough times here for the Panthers. They're trying to make some yards, and Ben Kavanagh does well there, does really well, finds halfway on the last here as Keys pulls the own boot to ball, and that's sparring all over the place as well. But well taken there by the York man, AJ Taus. And York already at the 30-metre line. Here's Joe Brown. Well wrapped up there by Worthington. Helped out there by Gwaze. And York on both sides of the field fancy this blind side, keeping the markers in, the blind defenders keen here.
Good slow ruck there from Greg.
Harris hands it on. And 34, Thomas Inman's on a dummy half here as York, manna from heaven here for the Panthers, brings out a mistake. And he just stops the momentum a little bit for the City Knights. He'll be a scrum down, 35 metres out from the line at the south stand. I'm sure you can hear this York travelling supporters who are really making noise in the south stand, replying kind.
Loud and proud, aren't they?
Well, they're in front.
Yeah.
They're in front at the moment.
That south stand needs to get our drum banging. Make some noise.
It's Fairbank. Here's Gwaze. Does well. Brings 3 men on him. 45 metres out from the line. More on to Keys. Thought about the pass to Kavanagh, but hands it off to Fairbank, and losing his way a little bit in attack here as York push Fairbank, but still push him back into his own half. And it's the City Knights who are putting all the pressure on the defence. Keys onto Kavanagh. Kavanagh does well after contact. Tries to slow the play the ball down there from Kerman. As Keys runs across field, finds Jufre, goes out the challenge of Ellis. Ellis has come off second best there. Stays down after that. As Keys puts it high for Saltonstall to chase. Taken by Matty Marsh, put down by McComb. And Barber trying to push him back.
Yeah, really good player, Matty Marsh. I'm a big fan of him. Here's
Edwards trying to make yards out here for York. And it's a penalty here for York.
Killing ourselves.
Levi Edwards trying to make some yards, but and if Simon Griggs had in the air, he'd be pulling it out now. Just daft mistakes here from the Panthers, just piggybacking York up the field. As the City Knights come into Halifax territory here, thanks to that penalty for offside. As Harris runs across field, finds the man on there, Joseph Porter, I think it is, and he's knocked on, and here's Titus Gwaze looking to counter-attack, brushes off the tackle there of Tom Inman.
He's been great since he's come back for as helmet. He's a real solid player, powerful middle.
Here's Tangata off the short ball of Fairbank. What response have the Panthers got now? Here's Fairbank again, out the back to Jufre to McComb stepping inside, but the York defence trying to push him out, goes down well. Slowing the play, the ball down here at York. Here's Jufre, spies the gap, brilliant play by Jufre breaks through, trying to go all the way here, Jufre. Great tackle there by Antrobus, and there's men on the right here if Halifax can get there. As Tangata goes himself, it's going to be a penalty here, surely. He is, all offside there. And slowing the play, the ball down there, the York City Knights. And they're offside from the play of the ball. No professional foul given.
Yeah, he just slid off Louis a little bit there, and he just took. That's the speed we were talking about. Give him half a yard and he runs straight around you. He's ridiculously fast.
Scrambling defence there from York. And here's Guaze again. Attracting 2 York defenders there, less than 10 out. As Moore finds Keys. Keys out the back to Woodburn Hall. Puts the grubber through, and here's Wolseley. Wolseley! Great kick there from Woodburn Hall. And is he going to give the try here, Jack Smith? No need for video ref referral. And Lachlan Wolseley scores his 2nd try of the game. And Halifax take the lead once more, 14 points to 12 with a kick to come.
Yeah, great little touch by Woody here. Threads needle real well. And obviously Lachlan finishes it like he does everything else. I think Lachlan could be a shout for best finisher in this league. He takes every single chance he gets. Great nudge by Woody there. And he's on cue again, Lachlan.
It's one of those anything Joe Keys can do, so can James Woodburn Hall, and it's great to have that option out the back for fullback.
For me, I think his best fullback in this league is Woody. He's just got a bit of everything. He's an half-back, he's fast, he's brave, and he's got all the skills you need. So, and like you see there, he can play with his eyes open, he can pick the options. He's a real confident player as well, which makes any decisions much easier for him.
Yeah, a confident James Woodburn Hall, you're quite right. He's not just one of the best fullbacks in the league, he's one of the best players in the league, full stop, but he's on form.
Yeah, I've done a disjustice there by saying just fullback. He is one of the best players.
We'll let you off,
Yeah.
You can't be too nice to your teammates.
Nah, I'll rib him after. I'll bring him down in training, but I'll big him up on here.
As Keys lines up from wide out, strikes it high. Has he got the accuracy? He certainly has. And the Keys chant goes up from the south stand.
I can see, if we win this game, I can see him getting man of the match again. I think his dad picks it every week, that's why. So.
Well, it's just the Investing for Tomorrow sponsor the game, and they sponsor Joe Keys, so put 2 and 2 together there, folks. But when you have kicks like that off the touchline, it's hard not to. As York tried to get the ball back from the kickoff, and it ends up in row Z.
That was absolutely woeful. Put his weight around that one, it ended up in row Z, you're right.
As James Glover, that is one he won't want to watch back on Premier Sports later on. And it gives Halifax a great platform to attack as Jufrey finds Ed Barber on the face ball there.
Just starting to shape up a little bit better now out of the back end of this first half. We've seen a few gaps open up. Hopefully we'll carry on to the second half and we can start rolling.
Yeah, we've rode the storm a little bit there with York with the tails up, and that could be a real momentum change of that try there, but also that kick-off as well.
Yeah, that kick-off's massive. Obviously we're straight into a good ball set. We give them a lot of outs. They've had penalties, knock-ons, loads of little things to get upfield. So we were due something. It always turns, and it's just taking your chances when you get them now.
As Tangata goes to step through the gap, playing at half back there. Adam Tangata, last tackle here for the Panthers.
Come on, boys.
Brandon Moore finds Keys, rushing out from the York defence. Now is that offside?
Yeah, I'd have said offside. I don't think he's that
fast. Glover's quick, but not that quick, surely. But as it is, he's winning that territory battle again. Just coming up to 5 minutes to go here at the Shay. 16 points to 12 in favour of the Panthers.
Yeah, I don't know what his completion is, but it's not probably where we need it to be. That's why York getting so many opportunities. Just forcing it a little bit.
Here's Wallace.
Yeah, he might be onside, to be honest.
Wallace attracts 3 defenders, gets 35 out from the line. Here's Antrobus, that big back rower, but well dealt with by Barber and Guaze.
Yeah, you're not going to run over the top of Helmet. He's one of the strongest players. We call him Helmet because he's had an haircut and it looks like he's got an helmet on all the time. It's worst haircut in club. I think it's worst haircut in club's history.
James Saltonstall might have something to say about that, but here's Kerman.
Apparently James Saltonstall does his hair with puddle water, so I'm not 100%, but it's rumour.
Here's Harris, bang on halfway, puts a
God.
spiral bomb up, and that's going everywhere. And Saltonstall does
Save
well.
What a take.
He might not have great haircuts, but that was a great take there from James Saltonstall.
Don't matter how greasy his hair is, his hands are. He's so safe, Salt. He's like Flubber. You can't seem to hurt him or put a good contact on him. He's constantly in there. His efforts are unreal.
Here he is again, attracting some hard York defence. But gets up and plays the ball quickly. Allowing Brandon Moore to scoot from dummy half, bringing Fairbank on. This is good from Halifax now. Already in York's half. York doing the best to slow the play, the ball down. And it's a penalty there.
Didn't got a bit lucky there, to be honest.
Right decision there. They were all over him. Might have milked it a little bit, but Fairbank, but he's got every right to milk it.
100%. You've got to milk it. Everyone else does. You see them go the other way quite often, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Especially against us at this year. We've had so many incredible play the balls. It's a killer. Quick play from Salty. Pudge gets out well and just gives it Bob that era lead.
Here's Worthington. Pulls the Panthers in the 20-metre zone. Quick play of the ball. Here's Keys. Spies the gap. Tries to go through it, but the door closes with Harris.
Watch that replay there. Bob absolutely milked it.
Here's Fairbank. Out to Jufrey, out the back to Woodburn Hall. Steps out the challenge. Woodburn Hall thought about the kick to Saltonstall, but keeps hold.
Yeah, he's such a smart player. He knows when he can force it and when not to.
Here's McComb. Trying to step through the gap. Still going McComb.
Yeah, real strong athlete, Zach. He's 110%.
Repeat set here for the Panthers is Moore. Tries to go from dummy half. He's over the line, but he's held up. And it's a repeat set here for the Panthers. And a try before half time here will put some much needed daylight between the two sides.
Yeah.
Tangata finds Gwaze. Gwaze, ever willing runner. Brandon Moore surveys his options at dummy half. Finds Keys. Keys, dummies. Trying to step through the gap.
He's kept him honest all half, to be honest, Keys. He's had plenty of goals.
Here's Jufrey. Out the back to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall screeched to a halt.
They're working hard for each other, York. They're making it hard to break them down. They're shutting it down quickly, so we'll probably have a word at half time and see where we can pick them off.
Keys hands off to Gwaze. Gwaze met hard from Thompson. And others for company for York. Last tackle signalled by Jack Smith here. Here's Tangata. Tangata hands off to Fairbank. Fairbank
nice,
who's out to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall. He's giving it back to one here as York. Got a hand to it. And that's a bit lucky there for the Panthers, but we'll take it. Coming up to the last minute as Barber goes from dummy half. Runs it straight and hard. No thoughts of a pass this time.
I think it was a bit boggy there where I just jumped out. Either that or he's got weighted boots on.
Long to Gwaze. Wasn't meant for him. As Moore finds Keys from dummy half. Keys finds Jufrey. Long ball out to Walmsley. And Walmsley. Hat-trick time for Walmsley. And what a time to get it.
Get in there, Lucky.
And Jack Smith signals a try. And what a try there for the Panthers. Right on half time. Halifax 20. York City Knights 12 with a kick to come.
Is that a first half hat-trick?
It is.
Like I said earlier, he finishes every opportunity he gets. He don't mind a spectacular finish, so that'll feel easy to him. Is unbelievable. Is that 30 tries?
Yeah. 30 tries in all competition for Lachlan Walmsley. Can't remember the last time a winger did that. I think you're going back to the days of John Bentley for that. But
he's only scored 29 more than me.
Hey, you're not on the nudie. That's the only thing. You're not on the nudie.
Just about escaped it. That would be a pretty sight, I tell you.
As the half-time hooter goes in the background, and what a response there from the Panthers.
Yeah, we've that last 15 minutes, that first half, we've sort of turned it on a little bit. We've seen some more opportunities open up. That first sort of 20-25 minutes were a little bit clunky. Give York plenty of opportunity to get out their own half, and it just didn't build enough pressure. But we're going with lead. Hopefully keep them at 12 in the second half, and we'll see it out.
As Joe Keys lines up to hopefully turn this 4 into 6. He strikes it high. It looks good, and it is. The flags are up, and Joe Keys yet again. The chant goes up from the south stand. The Keys, and that conversion brings it to a half-time score here in this elimination semi-final. Halifax 22, York City Knights 12. Welcome back to the second half of this playoff semi-final eliminator between Halifax Panthers and York City Knights. The half-time score of the two sides come back onto the field is Halifax Panthers 22, York City Knights 12. But the headlines in that first half, a first half hat-trick from Lachlan Walmsley, which takes it to 30 tries for the season, alongside a try from Ben Kavanagh. But it's York who threatened to spoil the party here with a Joe Brown try and Will Jubb try. One converted by James Glover with a penalty as well. Potentially 40 minutes left of either side season here. Sudden death, do and die. And it'll be Fax to kick off. Playing towards that south stand jungle as Keys kicks it deep and left, collected by ex-Fax halfback Liam Harris, and Joe Porter runs it into the defence but still makes yards even though with 3 in attendance. Tangata, Gwazi and Fairbank in there. Here's Jordan Thompson. He'll take it into that Panthers defence. As York look to go left through Antrobus yet again. A well handled there by McComb and Fairbank. Getting through a lot of work already is Fairbank. And here's Ronan Michael. Runs at Fairbank. I think he's put about 3-4 tackles in this set as Fairbank. As Harris, deft kick over. Finds Walmsley eventually. Does well to get out the challenges.
Yeah, hopefully he has in the second half like he did in first. 3 tries and assist. Shame assist for them, but we move.
As Saltonstall reverses his way out of the tackle onto the 20-metre line. There's more. Hands on to Worthington. Worthington still looking for his 100th career try. As Brandon Moore hands on to Fairbank. Short Tangata. Tangata goes through the gap. Manages to get over halfway, and Antrobus last ditch tackle as Fairbank holds on this time. Last tackle signalled by Jack Smith as Moore finds Keys, who puts it high and deep. Walmsley chasing, but taken well by Matty Marsh. But a 90-metre set there from the Panthers as Gwazi puts Marsh down. As York tried to attack through Levi Edwards. Good defence there from Moore. As York tried to get towards the 30-metre line. Here's Joe Brown, who finds nothing but Titus Gwazi and Fairbank again. Good defence this from the Panthers.
40-20.
Tom Inman kicks from dummy half, looks to be a 40-20. Saltonstall tries to keep it out, but he doesn't. And that's a great result there for the City Knights. Great kick there from the substitute Inman. Strike from dummy half. It was going to be a 40-20, but Saltonstall helped it on its way. And it's a chance for York to get back into this game, and hopefully this Panthers defence holds firm. Scrum down 10 metres out here. As Harris looks to attack, run around from Matty Marsh. Matty Marsh going for the line, but tackle well by Kavanagh. Don't know what the referee's giving here.
I think there's going to be a dust up in front of us in crowd.
As Thompson hands it on to Joe Porter, running at that Panthers line. Less than 5 out here, York. Inman finds Thompson. Thompson goes wide to Clarkson. Clarkson running across the line. No tackle going yet. Brushes off more. Clarkson brings on Harris on the angle. Harris has got to get there, and Liam Harris goes over the line for York, who grabbed the all-important first score of this second half. Or does he? Jack Smith goes to the video ref. I'm not too sure what he's looking for here. As York, broken field there. Looks to be all well to try as Clarkson runs across field.
It's all right.
I can't see anything wrong with that. Maybe it's the grounding, maybe a possible do a movement here.
I can't see it. I think you're over the line. I hope I'm wrong, mate.
Jack Smith's given the try on the field, but I'm not too sure. Again, the body language all important here. Glover waiting to line up for the conversion. The Panthers line up for behind the post there. And the try is given by Jack Smith.
Not a great
and it's the
start.
worst possible start for the Panthers as York strikes straight back after less than 5 minutes of this second half with a kick to come. It's Halifax 22, York 16. I was going to ask you what Grix's message was at half time, Joe, but I don't think that was it.
To be honest, I didn't listen.
You're not playing, you don't have to listen.
No, I just talked to the boys on the other side. I think it was about getting a bit of punch in the line because the controls a little bit in that first half in his carries, so getting Cavan them sort of players to punch through the line a little bit more. Like Matty G comes on now, he definitely had some punch. Very awkward body type to tackle. Short and round, it's not easy.
Quick response here from Simon Griggs, taking off Tangata and Brandon Moore, replaced by Kyle Wood and Matty G as Glover lands a conversion. Halifax 22, York 18.
Yeah, I can see Matty G getting some quick rucks, and Kyle Wood coming off back of that. He likes jumping out, we just need to make sure we're on board with him when he does.
It's Liam Harris striking against his former club. I bet he'd love that. Oh, what response from the Panthers here as G straight into the action, makes the tackle. Here's Thompson, centre field, put down by Kyle Wood and Kavanagh. Inman shakes left and goes right, finds Ronan Michael. The Irish international were met well by Guaze, helped out by Worthington. Inman again,
Great
on to
ball,
Thompson.
Great skill.
Clarkson wide, finds
You've got to make sure
finds
you
Wallace.
Levi Edwards.
Levi Edwards, my mistake. And the Panthers look to push it towards the touchline, and it's a knock on there from the Knights.
Well done, boys.
And it's just what we needed there. A mistake there because they were looking dangerous there,
Yeah,
the City Knights.
He's a dangerous attacking threat, is that Levi Edwards. He's real fast, so we've done well to get cover on him there.
And as it is, it's a scrum down, right on halfway, centre field.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see Woody and Lewis swinging round to Laughlin's side, and you'll see that speed link up. Because them three are so fast they can strip anyone in with no space. So you can see just Louis and Woody
They're lining up there, aren't they? Here we go.
Louis too fast.
Here's
too
Louis.
fast. We've got him if he goes that back.
Goes short to Worthington. Maybe keep it in reserve for later on.
Play. You just see how easy Louis gets to the edge, man. The inside just can't get anywhere near him.
Here's G, first run of the football. Finds elbows and knees, trying to get a quick play of the ball, and does.
That's
Wood.
What G does. Elbows
Here's
and knees.
Dufresne, out wide to Worthington.
Yeah, not the best skill there.
Bit of a loose pass, but Worthington does well. Met by reception committee of two York defenders. As Wood hands on to Keys. Here's G again. Makes yards into the York 20. Centre field. Options left and right for Wood. Goes right, finds Guaze. Guaze winds up. Breaks a tackle, but it's put down. Last tackle here for Fax. Wood goes right, finds Dufresne. Dufresne to Woodburn Hall. Finds McComb. McComb drops the ball. And it's a poor end to the set there for the Panthers. The only kind of consolation there is that they'll force the City Knights to come out from their own 10-metre zone here. As both sets of fans get behind their respective sides. Here's Antrobus trying to get York out of territory, but met by Fairbank and G. Here's Edwards. Edwards makes the break, hands it off to Brown. Brown put down by Woodburn Hall, and the City Knights look to strike here. As Inman goes from dummy half, finds Harris. Harris with broken field here. Great last-ditch tackle there from Gwazi, and had to be finished off by Fairbank. York with the tails up here. Inman grubbers it behind, but finds Saltonstall, who finds Woodburn Hall. Broken field there. Could have been a lot worse there for Halifax, but York get a 90-metre set there. Danger signs there. Can't just shut off in defence like that from York coming out of exit set.
Especially when they've got the back five and the real fast players. So if you're a little bit slow back, they're gonna pick you out and get
Here's
through
Keys, finds a gap. Looks to be a high tackle, nothing given.
He's took some carries today, as Keys.
Wood finds Kavanagh, short to play the ball. Halifax struggling to get out of territory here. As Wood hands it on to Keys. Keys goes wide to Jufre. Jufre short to Ed Barber, trying to poke his nose through the gap. But the door was shut there from the York defence. Last tackle here. Wood goes right to Jufre. Jufre puts the grubber out into touch. And maybe that's a concession that they've been defending for a while. Let's just regroup here.
I'd probably like to have seen that stay in, and York's middles have to get back and work out that yardage set. I think we're a fitter team, and obviously they're in no rush, so a couple of signs that they might be fatigued.
So it'll be York who'll play the ball just outside their own 20-metre zone. Here's Michael with Kavanagh rushing up in defence. Meets him well, restricts the yardage there. And here's Thompson. It's worked hard for York, but is met by reception committee of 3 Panthers defenders. Finished off by Worthington. As Inman goes down this blind side. Harris onto Kerman. Great tackle there by Joe Keys. Harris is really coming into this game now. We need to
He's on a little bit of
down.
Motorway, 2 hard shoulders, Keys it.
Harris brings on Porter. Met by 3 Panthers defenders, but York are making ground too easily at the moment. Here's Harris again. Harris chips over. Marsh is chasing. Woodburn Hall needs to get back here. Woodburn Hall does well to Daddy Dead, but he's not giving it. He's given, but he's in 2 minds here with Jack Smith. He's given a 20-metre restart here for Fax, but I think he's just asking the video ref to have another check here.
He were quick through middle and Marsh.
From our vantage point up here, it certainly looked to be Woodburn Hall who tapped that dead, but I think Jack Smith is looking to ask the video ref to have another look
I don't know
here.
if they were onside.
I'm not too sure what he's checking here.
I think he was offside.
And he's going to give the drop out. I think he is here. So drop out here in York, looking to strike back. 22-18 to the Panthers here at the moment. It's looking fairly precarious as Keys drops it out and finds Brown on the bounce. Brown looking for a gap. Well defended there from Worthington. Testing times here for Fax. Loose pass from dummy half, but he finds Thompson, who run it straight and hard at G and Fairbank. 25 out here, York. Here's Harris again. Really in the mood is Harris. Finds Glover. Glover steps inside. And York looking dangerous here. Harris once again. Dummies. And finds Porter yet again. Porter attracts 4 defenders. 5 metres out here, York. Inman goes blind to Clarkson. Clarkson out wide to Edwards. Edwards has he got over? I think he's going to go to the video ref here. The touch judge hasn't crossed the corner flag.
I don't know if he knocked on just as they were putting it down.
What's he giving here? He's giving a try on the field, Jack Smith.
Checking grounding on that one.
Not too sure what he's looking for here. Is he just the grounding?
I think so, mate. I think so.
And all you can hear at the moment are these York fans. The South Stand gone very quiet.
Oh, I don't think he's done that.
It's certainly one for the video ref. Here is this. And again, body language all tells the story here. York City, I think they've scored. Halifax grouping behind the posts. As Levi Edwards got over. All eyes on Jack Smith here.
Let's have a quick look here. Ball by Clarkson. Short side play.
And Jack Smith gives a try. And it's York who strike back.
Oh, yeah.
They are winning the second half here.
We need
and through Levi Edwards, they equalise here. With 12 minutes of the second half gone.
There's 2 tries conceded.
Yeah. This is not the start that Halifax wanted.
We're under pump now. We need a big impact straight off this kick.
As Glover from wide out looks to turn this 4 into 6 and to take the lead here for the York City Knights. Glover steps up, strikes it high. Is it over? It isn't. And it's still all square here. Playoff semi-final here. 22 all. What have Fax got now? Last home game of the season. And the South Stand finally made themselves heard. As Keys kicks off. Taken by Harris. Added on to Joseph Porter. And Liam Harris. Is he going to come back to haunt his old club here? Here's Ronan Michael. Hit well there by Fairbank, but rides a challenge. As Inman, he's looked good since coming on for Jubb. Hands it on to Thompson. And York making yards here. Harris looking for a 40-20.
Oh, no,
the kick
no,
there,
no.
it's a great. Oh, Lachlan Walmsley does so well. That was a brilliant kick from Harris. But here's Woodburn all looking to counter attack. Lachlan Walmsley hat-tricking tries, but he's possibly saved the game there for Halifax with that bit of skill. As he's wrapped up at dummy half there. The crowd screaming for offside, not square. Nothing given from Jack Smith. Wood on a salt and stall. Nervy moments here for Fax. 22 all. In a game that looked to be all in control at half time. And York have come out and scored 2 quick fire tries.
McCall come out fast, haven't they? I think they caught him a little bit off guard.
Keys looking for 40-20 of his own.
Jinx.
Taken by Marsh, hands it on to Joe Brown, who looks to make his own counter attack. As Halifax tried to force him out, but put down by Worthington. And Keys 25 out, sorry. Here's Glover. He's dropped the ball. Call there as Glover.
From Glover.
And is that the break that Halifax need? No one around him. He was too busy trying to tell his support player to come on the inside. And he said just drops the ball, Cole. And that is much needed from an Halifax perspective. As Simon Griggs looks to make the changes here with Adam Tangata looking to come on. Quick rest for Tangata. I think he's only been off the field 10 minutes.
I'd like to see him come left again.
Here's a scrum. 20 metres out. Here's Jouffre. Jouffre finds Woodburn Hall. McComb overruns it. Woodburn Hall just decides to take the tackle just inside the 20 metres area. As Barber comes off for Tangata. Here's Gwazi. Hit hard there from Thompson. As Wood finds Keys on Tangata. Starts the field. And on Tangata. Oh, he scored. Oh, has he dropped the ball? One for the video ref here. What's the decision here? He's given no try on the field. Jack Smith's given no try on the field. That could be all important.
Massive.
From my first look, it certainly looked like he'd scored, but it came out at such a pace.
Yeah, it was just flying towards line. I think the speed of it did him a bit of injustice. Hopefully, get some pressure on it.
Has Adam Tangata? I think he scored that myself. But it's one of those. It's no try on the field. So there's got to be conclusive proof here that he scored. As we wait again for Jack Smith, the first time that the video ref has been asked for an Halifax try, I think. As we wait on the video referee's decision here.
Oh, he's lost it.
We're looking at the Premier Sports coverage. Just as Jack Smith signals a no try, he's lost the ball over the line there, Tangata.
Yeah, a bit frustrated with that
and
one.
A big opportunity missed there for the Panthers. Will it make York put their tails up, or will it provoke a response for the Panthers saying that they broke through quite easily? Let's do it again. But they need to stop this onslaught here from York City Knights. Cries a forward pass, not given, as they're already into Halifax half. Here's Teamy back onto the field, met by 3 Panthers defenders.
Don't tip him.
Nearly a tip tackle there from McComb. Here's Clarkson at first receiver. Loose pass, but bounces kindly for Matty Marsh. 7 tackle set here for the Knights, and they're using it well. As Chubb finds Clarkson. On to Thompson. Met by Tangata Wood. I think that's G for company as well. Last tackle here for York. Chubb on to Harris. Harris puts the kick across field. Knock on surely there from the Knights, and it's given nearly a catch from Walmsley in a way, but York will be fairly happy with that. 10 yards out, looking to force a mistake here from the Panthers, but it's Walmsley who spots the mark is napping. Little break up field, messing around to play the ball, nothing given as Worthington lost some 8 yards, but he's pushed back there by the Knights defence. Wood from dummy half finds Fairbank on Tangata, great ball, Jufrey's away. He's got no support here. Jufrey has got Woodburn Hall, Trinity upfield. Woodburn Hall still going. High tackle there, surely.
Round his head.
High, surely given there. And is that a professional foul? Is that 10 minutes?
That's got to be. It's a big call.
It's definitely a penalty.
It's a big call.
Now, what would you do here, Joe? Would you go for the 2 or would you carry on running?
I think if they get a yellow card, I'd roll on and just try score.
Playoff rugby though, semi-final. Do you take the points on offer? 22 all.
Defending with a man down so fatiguing. I'd like to just see him play through it. But guaranteed points are hard to turn down.
I don't think there was anything in. I don't think it was a malicious swinging arm, but it certainly was contact with the head. And I think he's going to be lenient.
Yeah, I'd take the 2 now.
The kicking tee's already on.
Oh, yeah.
As Joe Keys will look to put Halifax Panthers in the lead here. But he just shot Tangata, instant impact off the bench. Nearly scored a try and a break field. We just look dangerous when we move the ball around, but it's just we just sort of shore up this defence. Keys, less than 20 metres out, just the side of the post. Let's hope we hear the Keys chant from the south stand. And there you hear it. Joe Keys puts the Halifax Panthers into the lead just before 3/4 time here at the Shay in this playoff semi-final. Eliminator semi-final, my mistake. Quarter-final even. Bit of a no-me matter here. Halifax 24, York 22 as Glover looks to Grubber to touch again. Well gobbled up there from Matty G. Finds Saltonstall. Saltonstall running across field. Put down by the York defence. Here's Tangata. Really in the mood since he's come on. Here's Guaze. Guaze does well, but he's put down by 2 York defenders. And messing around the play of the ball, nothing given. As Wood goes wide to Keys. Keys brings on Fairbank into the York half already. Here's Kyle Wood. Shapes right and goes left. Goes to Keys. Keys brings that Kavanagh back on the angle, but well tackled there by Jubb and Kermond. Here's Keys. Puts it high for Walmsley to chase. But he's taken by Joe Brown, but taken straight away there by Walmsley. Great chase. And Harris playing with fire there a little bit, Harris. But does well to get the ball out, and Walmsley working hard in defence. Here's Marsh. Met well by Quasi and Keys. Good defence here from the Panthers. And Matty Marsh is not getting up from that contact very well, as Antrobus met well from Fairbank. The Panthers really restricting this York exit set here. Here's Michael. Hit well from Tangata and Guaze. Last tackle here for York. Not even made 40 metres as Harris puts it high, swirling all over the place. Oh, and Saltonstall drops it cold. That is not what we needed. And James Saltonstall drops the ball. There are no men around him, but that was a wicked kick.
Yeah, it was a swirling kick that. It's very unlike Salty to drop them. Back under pump now though. Full setting out from our 30.
Now this York side.
Looking good, Brev.
Scrum down. Just into the Fax 30. What have they got from the scrum? Held it there, looking for offside, nothing given as Harris kicks the ball. Lucky bounce there. As Harris plays the ball, 15 out, finds Thompson. Thompson brings on Teamby. Met hard there from Matty G. Big defensive set here for the Panthers. As Jubb goes blind, finds Clarkson, steps, trying to force his way over.
Wood is real strong in them tackles.
Good defence there from the Panthers to keep him out. As Jubb finds Thompson.
Thompson overs.
Onto Harris. Harris covers it through. Lustby held back from Keys. And Woodburn and now Walmsley just takes it dead. And he's giving it there. This could be 10 minutes here for Keys. He'll be very lucky if he stays in the field here, Keys, and that is a professional foul. He's not giving it.
That's a big call.
No chance of a penalty try like yesterday. But what are York going to do here now? Are they going to go for the penalty? No, they're going to go for the run here. They fancy it.
Yeah.
Here's Michael.
It's a fatiguing set on your line when a 40 trap, even if they don't score, is massive. We need to defend well here. Testing
times here for the Panthers as Jubb. And offside again now. I think they will go for 2 now. And the symbols go out from James Ford. And they'll square this game up. 24 apiece.
We're not helping ourselves at all, are we?
And just up to quarter of an hour to go.
24 all.
24 all it's going to be, because don't think Glover's going to miss from here.
It's just not quite forward like we have done all season. Just when big games like this, I think nerves might get to some players, and it's not flowing like. Obviously we've been so fluent and consistent all year. This game just stands out as a clunky game, which in reality we've probably not actually been that bad. We've just let York off the hook a lot of the time.
Got to give credit to York as well. York have come with a game plan and they've stuck to it, and they've disrupted ours.
Yeah, they've turned up in the game. They're throwing themselves about, which is exactly what you need to do to get stuck into these games.
24 all. Playoff, sudden death. Tense here at the Shay as Joe Keys lines up the kickoff. What response here from Fax as Harris collects it.
Contact on him here. Someone's smoking.
It's Ronan Michael.
Yeah, run him. That's it. No contact.
He's met by 3 Panthers defenders, pushed him back.
Yeah, Greg's a real strong defender. Solid as a rock, man.
But York still making yards. But Fairbank and Guaze put Thompson down. Chubb goes blind. They've fancied this blind side all night. Harris has got through. Harris still got him in. He kicks through for Glover. The chase here. Louis Jouffre coming back here. And well done, Louis Jouffre. Panic stations there for the Panthers.
Wow.
And Liam Harris is really coming back to haunt Halifax here. Panic stations here for Halifax.
We look fatigued.
Liam Harris is having a wow of a game here for York.
Just Bob Fairbanks just come out a little bit too far there and just give him that gap for him to slide through. Luckily, Louis Jouffre's fastest man on planet.
Teamby met hard there by Fairbank.
That's going to hurt.
Put down. But York really playing with the tails up here with Ronan Michael getting into the Fax 20. Here's Job. Finds Clarkson. On to Harris, the danger man. On to Matty Marsh.
Yeah, done well.
Taken down by 3 Panthers defenders there. Slow to play the ball down here, Halifax. Here's Harris running across field, hands it on to Thompson. Thompson brings it back from where once it came. And Knights looking to go blind. No, they don't. They go to Clarkson. Clarkson spots a gap. Gap opened up there. And Clarkson's twisted over.
He's held up.
And he's held up. And there was a gap that just suddenly opened there.
Yeah, they've got us at 6 and 7s a little bit here. They're playing fast, flat and fast. 2 dangerous things. But Woody practices that tackle so often. He's so good at it and he's so strong in his wrestling.
And here's Liam Harris. Drop goal attempt here from Liam Harris.
Missed.
Has he missed? He's missed. Luckily. And it remains 24-all. And you can tell it's playoff rugby here.
He's injured, he's Harris.
Will it turn into a drop goal-a-thon as Liam Harris stays down?
Thought we were a bit early myself for a drop goal effort.
As Brandon Moore comes onto the field for Titus Guaze. Now this is bad for York, but great for us if Liam Harris has taken a knot there. As Guaze comes off, I don't think he's happy about that. Did not want to come off it, look there. But the captain, Brandon Moore, comes on as Saltonstall starts the 7 tackle set for the Panthers. Here's Wood. Finds Worthington trying to poke his nose through. Attracts 3 York defenders who put him down just past the 40-metre line. Wood goes to dummy half. Knocked on from York there, surely. Back to 1 there, surely. He's not signalled there. Surely it's back to 1. I'm not too sure what he's giving here. I don't think Jack Smith knows here. And I think finally common sense has kicked in. And he's given the back to 1.
He gave it back to 1 and then forgot that to give it.
He never signalled, he's getting it from there. Liam Harris screaming at the touch judge here, but I don't know why. And Halifax scrum down 5 metres shy of halfway. Is there a planned move here? 24-all here, 12 minutes to go. As Wood, he's on Jouffre running at the line, goes out the back to Woodburn Hall, finds Saltonstall met hard there by the York defence. Slowing to play the ball down there. And it looks to be all offside there to York as Zach McComb takes it in. Zach McComb, the ball comes free and it's a knock on. And that's awful from a Halifax perspective. And York survive. Scrum down. 20 metres out here for the Panthers. Here's Glover. Brown, sorry. Will take it up. Antrobus met by some hard Panthers defence there. Just shy of halfway here. As York come past halfway and the ball comes out and it's a penalty there.
No.
Now is that going to be
That's big.
a penalty attempt here from York?
That's big.
Joe Porter.
That's really big.
What's going to happen here? I think James Ford is signalling to go for goal here.
Yeah, all day. He's got a big kick on him as Glover as well.
Yeah, he has.
Wow, that puts us. Oh no, that's not good. I think it might have been a genuine penalty.
Yeah, the ball shot out and
you can always tell when it's a bit more than just a loose carrot.
bang on halfway, about 10 metres off centre. The south stand doing the best to put him off. Glover taking his time. Strikes it well.
Got it.
It looks to have gone over, it has. The flags go up. And with less than 10 minutes to go here at the Shay, York City Knights take the lead. 26 points to 24.
That's less than ideal.
Now, what have we got here now? Big response needed here from Fax. As Keys goes deep and left.
Could do it forcing.
Harris takes it.
Get into him.
Hands it on.
Yeah, shot.
Big defensive set coming up here for the Panthers, surely. Forced a mistake, but hopefully not too eager to concede penalties. Here's Brandon Moore.
No silly penalties getting him
Out by Fairbank as that south stand roars. As Chubb dummies from dummy half.
Work hard here, boys.
Met well by Tangata and Moore. Harris goes wide to Clarkson. Clarkson tries to go through the gap, but well tackled there
Is that
by Matty G.
Oh, Andrews is definitely carrying.
Andrews takes it from dummy half. Makes some really much needed yards there for York.
Go Bob, move.
Last tackle here. Liam Harris. Plus boot to ball.
Oh, horrible kick.
Goes to Walmsley. Taken well by Walmsley. Long pass to Woodburn Hall. And again to Saltonstall.
Yes,
Tries to poke his nail through. 8 minutes to go here, the Panthers. 2 points down. Here's Woodburn Hall. Hands off to Walmsley. Walmsley met by this York wall.
I can see Lachlan Walmsley diving over in corner to give us win.
Hopefully that is a good commentator's curse as Tangata gets past halfway. Put down by Kermond and Jubb. Wood onto Keys. Onto Jufre. Wide to Sam McCall. Here's Saltonstall. Jay Saltonstall rushing on the right hand side. Kicks inside for Jufre. But well taken there by Edwards. Chance there for the Panthers. They just need to keep York trapped down here. Big defence needed. As a south stand roar again. Sloppy play of the ball. Last thing we want is a penalty conceded here.
Another 20 lock, make him kick from deep again. We'll get another shot.
As Brown helps out his forwards. Nearly a knock on there. A knock on, do we play the ball? Take your pick. But Thompson makes some really good yards there for York. Here's Kermond. Nice yards there. And Jubb goes to Harris, blind again.
Yeah,
pulls it high and long. Taken on the full by Woodburn Hall. On to Saltonstall again. Saltonstall looks to break from deep.
Not put a shot on him.
6 minutes to go as Will Calcott comes onto the field for Jacob Fairbank.
Go Dingy.
McComb trying to break through here. Jufrey from dummy half finds Walmsley. Walmsley runs across the field. Hit hard there from Glover. Was that a shoulder charge?
Ow.
Nothing given.
Could be a big call.
Wood on Tangata. His missed opportunity. That try knocked on is looking even more important now. As Wood onto Keys.
Slip.
Onto Jufrey. Jufrey brings on Cavan on the angle.
Sir.
Jufrey hit late after the tackle there, surely. As Worthington goes on to Keys. Keys.
Go on,
One for Lockman to chase. Knock on there from York. Surely that's a knock on.
It's gone backwards.
He's not giving it. And the south stand goes mad.
It's gone backwards.
As York take the time to play the ball. Glover
Good carry that.
meets Calcott and Wood. As York still in their own 20-metre zone here. As Antrobus makes some good yards there. Onto the 30-metre zone. Chubb. Onto Porter. Great run there from Porter. Makes some really good yards. Halifax defence looking tired. Last tackle here as Harris
It's going to take a big play here.
drills it in a touch. Just gives York that little bit of breathing. A little bit of a breather. Less than 5 minutes to go. Halifax 24, York 26 here. Halifax, what have we got here? Wood, hands on to Calcott. Calcott, it's met by 2 York defenders. Quick play of the ball there for York. Wood, on to Keys. Keys tries to spy a gap, but York defence closes the doors. Wood goes for dummy half, finds more. Centre field, looks to be a high tackle, it is.
I actually don't think that
Got to
was
go for 2 here, surely.
Yeah.
Tie this game up. Can we have a golden point thriller here?
I reckon so. I don't think that was genuinely a penalty, to be honest.
I don't think we can take it up here if it goes to golden point. You mentioned goosebumps before the game, Joe. I've got goosebumps now here.
Goosebumps. Honestly, I don't think this was actually a penalty, but we'll take it.
Joe Keys.
This next one here, this replay.
40 metres out.
Oh, it could have been.
It looked to be a high shot, certainly.
Yeah.
As Joe Keys lines up, just shy of 40 metres out, bang in front of those posts.
I'll back him all day for this.
This is what you practice for.
Come on, Keezy, lad. Come on.
The south stand will tell us if he's successful here. Keys strikes it well. Oh, he's hit the post! He's hit the post, he's not even gone dead! As Glover races away!
Joe Brown, it's Joe Brown.
Heartbreaking here for the Panthers. Less than 3 minutes to go.
Oh, of course it.
The width of a post for Joe Keys here. And what response have we got now? As Kermond will use all his experience just to run this clock down as Calcott tries to get a one-on-one ball steal. Inman goes from dummy half. Finds 2 Panthers defenders. As Harris finds Jordan Thompson, who's been immense for York tonight. As Thompson, no one wants to tackle him there. Puts him down, last tackle here. Signalled by Jack Smith. And it'll just be a grubber to touch here, surely, from Liam Harris. And that's a great kick. Fantastic kick there from Liam Harris.
I think Liam Harris has kicked real well in the second half. He's put us in some real pressure.
Potentially last chance here for Halifax.
Good bit last set with ball. I reckon York are going to play a slow set and kick to touch on the next time they get ball in hand, so we need to make something of this.
Saltonstall makes some good yards out of contact there. Here's Wood. Fancies it on the blind side. Still going Wood.
Real sad to lose it on a game like this where we've just not been at his best.
40 metres out. Here's Jouffre on to Tangata. Tangata onto Brandon Moore. This York defence still.
Could do winning another penalty here somewhere.
What have we got here? There's Keys. Dummies himself. Hands on to Worthington. No drop ball. There's Worthington. Runs across field. Ankle tap there from Glover. Halifax just over halfway centre field, and Greg Worthington has stayed down. Here's Jouffre onto G. Good yards, but he's then pushed back by this York defence.
Greg's gone. Greg's absolutely gone.
Last tackle here for Fax. Jouffre. Plus boots ball. Here's Walmsley. Well taken there by Joe Brown, and is that it? York will run this clock down surely.
I think unless we get an area, that's just about game.
As Greg Worthington limps off the field to be replaced by Ed Barber. Heartbreaking for him in his last Fax appearance. As Glover is still going.
Oh, this hurts.
10 seconds left here.
This really hurts.
As York will take all the time in the world here. And Liam Harris it'll be who will run this ball out. He'll kick the ball dead against his former club. And it's heartbreak for the Halifax Panthers, whose season ends in heartbreaking circumstances here. Last home game of the season, and they're knocked out of the playoffs by York City Knights, who they beat twice in the regular season. It's no fairy tale ending here for Simon Grigson, Ed Barber in his last game. But it's York who progress to the next stage of the playoffs, who I think they will play Leeds Centurions next week. But absolutely heartbreaking. Joe, can you sum up how you feel after that?
Devastated. Really good year. Ended on a bad performance. Not a bad performance, but we were nowhere near as best. That's probably what hurts more. Obviously, we hadn't sent Ed out on a good note, which is a top man for this club and is a real team man. And it'd have been nice to send him out on a good performance and at least a win on his last home game.
Heartbreaking end to the season for the Panthers, who came so close yet so far. The final score in this final game of 2022: Halifax Panthers 24, York City Knights 26. Absolutely heartbreaking here. Thank you very much for being with me tonight, Joe. I know it's hard for you to sum up your feelings right now.
Yeah,
it's hard for all of us. We're all fans here at the end of the day.
This is where some boys move on, some boys stay. So just got to get round each other, enjoy each other's company. We've had a solid season. I think it's the first time we've had 20 wins in a season. So in the league anyway. So it's just come off to a bad loss, but we'll get round. We'll enjoy each other's company for the next couple of days or whatever, and hopefully come back stronger next year.
Yeah, very, very true. Thank you very much for your company, and good night.